Hello and welcome back. My name is Zack, and here we're going to be featuring my epic caster. Once again, all of my epic loadouts have been tried and tested on Moonlord runs, and all of them succeed pretty nice. So, first we have our Mystic mod, Last Prism. No knockback, no mythical. Got it? Okay. Last Prism, very nice weapon. Starts out with a 6-beam conical shape, converges into, if I remember correctly, a 12 hit marker beam, and that's why it sped up so rapidly. I'm actually going to have to check back into that. I'm not 1000% sure. Pretty sure that's how it goes, though. Either way, it converges and hits max damage cap for that cast. Next up, we have the mythical Razorblade Typhoon. Mythical always where applicable. Razorblade Typhoon, I choose this spell here because it homes and hits multiple times, unlike a couple of the new homing abilities. I should say one of the new homing abilities. It does only one hit. The Nebula Arcanum, however, does do multiple hits, but it's such a slow home that it often doesn't catch its target. So if you want to go through a dungeon with it, by all means, but I mean, it can't do anything that my setup here can't already do and better. So yeah, Razorblade Typhoon. Next up is the Lunar Flare, mythical. A wonderful powerhouse of damage if you don't want to wait for that prism's charge up time, or if you're just purely focusing on a single target, unleash a hellstorm of lunar flares, and to my knowledge it is the highest DPS that is not theoretical. I could be wrong, but it's pretty beast mode. Next up, we have the laser machine gun, also mythical. No true purpose behind it, other than I just love the weapon. I mean, it's so fun. That's what it is. It's just the other ones are all purposeful, and the prism is fun, and lunar flare is a little lackluster. I mean, it's severe damage, but it's not exactly fun. But I do like that it behaves, it behaves on objects, unlike a few that at least didn't used to, if not still broken. They don't behave entirely properly. But yeah, laser machine gun is just so much fun to play with. And that's the only reason it made it into my lineup. I carry it with me everywhere when I'm doing caster stuff. It is just fun to play with. If you got a trash mob in your way, I mean, pew pew pew, done. Easy peasy. Alright, so for our gear setup, we have the Nebula set, obviously. And those little buff boosters that are mentioned in the set bonus are what make this set insane amounts of life regeneration, insane amounts of mana regeneration. You're almost unkillable. That's how good it is. Plus 45% damage? Put a fork in me, I'm done. That's... oh, yeah. And we move on to the Ankh Shield. I'll never remove it. Not for any build, not anywhere, not ever. Ever. I love it too much. Warding on the wings. Currently stuck with fish on wings because I haven't gone through and made multiple sets of solar flare, which are the current quote-unquote best. I shouldn't say quote-unquote. Statistically, they are the best no matter what you're doing. Unless you want to move in water, which then fish on. Boo-hoo. Warding again on my Mana Flower to just kind of boost the defense a little bit. You can see I only got 62 and I've got 2 warding, so there's plus 8 and I'm not catching a whole lot of it. So menacing, warding, menacing, and menacing again, but this also gives defense, so it's kind of both. Celestial Stone, if you've watched any of my videos, you'll know that I have a boner for this item. It's too valuable to throw it away for just a tiny bit of damage. If you're going for a world record kill, yeah, I understand. Take it off and put the higher damage on. But if you're actually playing the game, that life regen, I mean, you already got a lot with the buffs, but it helps. It definitely helps. Plus, if you want a versatile, you know, all-around accessory, I mean, it's got pick speed on it. Pick speed, minion knockback. I mean, what more could you ask for? It suits every build, every loadout, everybody. The melee, the range, the caster, the summoner, they all benefit from it in great ways. Defense, damage, life regeneration, pick speed, minion knockback, yeah, everything. It's beautiful. I don't know why anyone would ever want to run without it, except to go and do some record-breaking stuff. But again, if you don't need it, you don't need it. I like to get hit by stuff. It's fun for me. No, I'm being serious. It really is. If you dodge absolutely everything, you make the game look easy. When I want to get somebody into the game, you gotta get hit a few times. Because then it looks like, you know, you haven't spent 300 hours playing a game and completely mastered it. And I won't say that I have completely mastered it, because I haven't. There are still things that I don't own. Rod of Discord being one of them. I cannot get that thing to drop. I've spent hours and hours and hours and hours trying to get one. Oh well. But yeah, 62 defense with 2 wardings, so not the tankiest character, but it definitely shells out more than enough DPS. More than enough. Take a look here. 179 magic damage, 112 magic damage, 187 magic damage, and 112 again. Now obviously this hits multiple times in that when it's at its concentrated beam form. This hits multiple times in succession. So I mean, everything about my setup is either fun or just severe damage, and the only exclusion is this one being just the fun. It doesn't do severe damage, but it does great damage. And if you go retro and use the Spectre setup, if you use the Hood, which, 40% magic damage reduced, but if you want to stay alive, there you go. I mean, for hardcore, I guess that'd be okay. I don't know. I don't play hardcore. I don't want to work for hundreds of hours to have my stuff deleted. Or rather, all the stuff I'm carrying anyway. Regardless, I've been talking far more than I need to. The build's already been explained, and I'll see you guys next time.